Lost is on.
Welcome back, everybody, to Off Slate Media. Today is Bite-Sized Thursday, a subsidiary of Off Slate Media. We are going to watch Lost because it's good, we think.
Yeah.
Today we are watching Season 3, episode, what number is this?
I don't have it in front of me.
9.
Thanks, Aaron.
Is it really? We're on disc.
Well, it's the first episode of disc 3, so
we're on disc 3.
my
Holy crap! All
counting.
right. Well, so it's called Stranger in a Strange Land. So the good news is we have arrived finally at the episode where we find out, where did Jack get his tattoos from?
All right. The mystery of multiple seasons finally coming to fruition.
It's not even that big of a mystery, really. I've not even really wondered why he has his tattoos.
Yeah. What were you saying, Aaron?
I was just going to say, other than you guys constantly mentioning it, I don't recall anything significant about any tattoos that he may or may not have.
You're a tattoo that he may or may not have.
I don't know about that.
You don't know? That could be your name in Chinese. Can you speak Chinese?
Is this tattoo Chinese?
It should be. It looks like it.
I don't even remember specifically seeing it.
It's funny because they're talking about the tattoo set on his shoulder.
Yeah.
But like half of that's already been explained. Because, he's got the spade and then, like, the 5 underneath it.
Yeah.
Which is representative of the whole count to 5 thing that he was doing with Kate originally.
Huh.
And then it's got those Chinese characters underneath it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know why, but I seem to remember a lot more of this show than either of you. It's probably because I was in college when I was watching it.
Yeah, and again, mine was like half my life ago when I was in high school.
I mean, it feels like half my life ago when I was in college, so...
Maybe it was. I think it's just you being older and more aware of things.
My brain was fully formed when I first watched it.
Sure.
I said fully formed, not, I only still have half a brain. I am brain dead after all.
Oh.
Cerebral palsy.
Oh.
Part of my brain is literally dead.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
But... Oh, that's mean. That's really mean. That's really mean.
Only half brain dead. So I'll get to full brain dead, though. I'll get there.
All right. I was going to say, at least the smart aleck part of you works perfectly fine.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not a smart aleck. I'm a smart John. There's that brain deadness again.
Yeah, we should just watch the episode before we talk more about Jake.
Jack.
Jack. It is a Jack episode, as we said, yeah.
That means we're going to get to see him yell at people and
cry.
Know how to do everything.
He either yells or cries. There's like no in between. It makes this face a lot. Here, let's get the... He's got those little teeth. You going to remove his teeth?
No, this couldn't remove his teeth.
I bet you it could if you tried hard enough.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think that could cut through bone.
You don't have to cut through it. You just have to
hold
yank.
on to it and pull.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know that could hold on to it.
How do you know?
Well, not with your grip strength.
Open your mouth. Well, that's...
Oh, my mom would kill you if you messed with these teeth. They paid a lot for these teeth.
Yeah.
Well, Jake, should we watch?
Probably. Yeah, everybody ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's get lost. Welcome back. We just watched episode 9 of season 3 in the show Lost, because it's good, we think. Stranger in a Strange Land. And now we know about Jack's tattoos.
We do.
Wow.
Well, we know what they say. We don't know what they mean. He didn't really say that to us.
They said that at the end. The sheriff gave it to us.
Yeah, that's what they say, not what they mean.
What they say, what they mean. Okay. It's really dumb, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Like not what they translate to. That I'm like, okay, That makes sense.
So-
Why it said that, but then when he's like, "Is that what they mean?" I go, "Whatever, dude."
So I do have a couple of questions that I never really thought about before this watch through. The first being that Thailand does not typically, the people of Thailand do not typically write in Chinese. So why are the tattoos in Chinese?
Was wondering that.
From what I read when I Googled it during the show, they can write in Chinese, like it's a known part of the language, or like there's a shared thing there, but it is not there. There is a Thailand script that has a different name than that.
You're saying like different characters and different, all the whatever the terms are. I don't know languages very well. I'm no linguist.
The other question I have, and I'm sure this is just a cultural thing, is like why would her brother just walk up to him and immediately know that he was marked and that it was bad?
I think she told him.
Yeah.
So
I think she just straight up off screen probably told him, or he found out somehow. I was like, "What did you do?" And she kind of tearily told him. So it's one of those things where she said there'll be consequences. It kind of alludes to she's going to probably say something, or he'll find out. And then, Jack would have gotten American History X'd if there's a curb.
fair.
Am I wrong? Yeah.
That is probably one of the most visceral scenes in a movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, you mean right after railing someone, he curbs someone? Yeah, I
Have you ever
Never
seen
been a big
American
fan.
History
Nope.
X?
Nope.
do you know who's in it?
It's a
No.
Edward Norton. He plays
the
white
main character, right?
Yeah, a white supremacist type guy who goes to prison after curb stomping a dude.
You know, say what you will about Edward Norton, that dude has an eclectic acting career.
He's very good. He's a very good actor. Have you ever seen Primal Fear?
Mm-mm.
It's one of those movies where the movie's good. Edward Norton is the reason it's as good as it is. Like,
I think
I can't spoil it, but his performance is the movie.
I think Edward Norton's probably one of the better parts of Birdman too.
He's just playing himself.
Well, maybe that's why.
And that's why he's very good in that too. There's a lot of great stuff in that movie, and he is certainly one of the highlights for just being an awful character. That's one I need to rewatch. It's been close to 10 years, I think, since I've seen it.
Is it better?
It came out in 2014. I last saw it in like 2016 or 17.
Why'd you watch it so soon after it released?
I showed someone. I showed my old dorm mate.
David.
Yeah, I saw it. I showed it to him, and then I don't think I've seen it since we watched it in my dorm like 9 years ago.
He does have a certain affection for birds.
Because he's a Cardinals fan?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder who he roots for in hockey, because he was a Coyotes fan.
Is there a bird team in hockey?
I'm trying to remember.
I don't think so.
The Red Wings. Birds have
I was gonna
wings.
say Flyers.
Is there a bird team?
I don't think so.
Oh, Penguins.
Oh, yeah.
Ducks.
Yeah.
My own team is a bird
Hey.
team.
I'm surprised you didn't pick the Penguins. You
Why-
do love
Pittsburgh?
penguins. But you do love penguins.
Yeah, not that. Not more than I dislike Pittsburgh sports team.
That is true. I do have an unreasonable hatred of the Steelers for like no reason.
And then they add a quarterback you don't like, and that just made the hate intensify.
Yeah. And then they had to go and be good.
I'd put good
I
in
don't
air quotes.
know. Yeah.
So back to Lost. We actually got a flashback, a backstory in an episode that actually like connects to the main story in a meaningful way. It doesn't connect super well to like the plot of it, but it connects well to we're talking about the tattoos
And we
in
see
the
tattoos.
present. It's like we see how he gets the tattoos, and then we're talking about the tattoo and what they mean. Well, sorry, what they translate to.
Yeah, get it right. Or pay the price.
Yeah. So I will say that part of it was like, hey, we actually have backstory that connects to what's happening in the present right now. And it's just more of Jack sitting around now. Oh, he got moved to a cage, but no fish biscuit.
He was pressing the button. He just
was.
couldn't get it to go.
Yeah.
Yep.
And just like we predicted, he didn't cry, but he yelled a lot. He saw the stewardess. He's like, hey, you're the stewardess. So what are you doing here? And then she goes, well, just, Jack, she's wondering how Ana Lucia's doing. Oh, how's Ana Lucia doing? And then he just, at them and that little girl, that creepy smile that Jake, you pointed out. And it was like,
That's an evil smile. That's why I'm afraid of little girls.
it has to yell. And I mentioned how, like, usually his jackassery is yep, I know what I said, is not warranted because he's being a jerk to like everyone on the beach, or like talking to like Locke or Sawyer or someone, where it's like, dude, I get it, you don't have to be a jerk. And then but when he's with the others, it's like, no, I'm glad he's being a jerk to them, because that scene where Tom Dandy says, like, why do you think of us like that? And he, like, lists off all the stuff they did. Well, kidnapping children and dragging our people into the woods and hanging Charlie from a tree. And was it you that said, he has a point? It's like, yeah. And I think we've talked about this in past weeks where it's, so you need him to operate on this dude. You couldn't just ask.
Well, they had a very skilled surgeon,
Ethan, and they sent him out to them. And I said, it was probably for the injections. That doesn't make it any smarter. I'm just saying, like, that's probably why they did. But
well, I mean, even if you say it was for the injections, they didn't know there was a pregnant woman on that plane before they sent Ethan out.
That is true. That's really funny. Well, I was going to say,
maybe Ethan was a surgeon like Michael was a construction worker.
Wait, wasn't he in Juliet's flashback in the hospital where she worked? He, like, walks by and...
Yeah, but, like, with them.
Yeah, but I mean, like, so he probably is a surgeon or was a surgeon. He's dead now.
Or some kind of doctoral credentials.
Yeah, well, and he was the one administering all the stuff to Claire in her flashbacks a couple weeks ago, so he was a medical person. But my whole thought is all they had to do was find a way to softly approach their group, explain explain it, and then ask him to help. Because as much as that's a hurdle to get over, it's much easier than doing all this like shady kidnapping and stealing people. And
well, I mean, it would have been like, hey, your plane crashed here. We have resources. For those resources, would you mind doing this for a person who is sick, for our leader who is sick?
Yeah, and it's like, oh, you just have to be a spinal surgeon, and that's where it is. Like, the coincidence is there. Can you please help us out? But no, they have to do all this shady stuff. And you probably could chalk it up to trust stuff and cut off from the world, and these outsiders have landed here. And it's like, sure, but I feel like there's better ways to go about this. Especially since you already have the upper hand being established, weaponized, and with the appropriate resources to survive. Whereas if you would have approached them like day 1 or 2 of the crash, you have them at a disadvantage. Why would you wait? Because remember in the episode, he sends out like, go find out everything you can about them. It's like, okay. It was just funny to me. I also don't think they had this part of the show planned when they started. I wonder if the show Bible covered season 1 and they put the hatch in season 1 to kind of be like the back door, like, okay, if we get another season, we'll go into this. So then the hatch season's happening. It's like, okay, here's our back door into this, because now that we've established there's more people in season 1. You know what I'm saying? Not that they didn't have it planned out, but it does feel like they're getting close to retconning things.
I think we got our first mention of Jacob.
Yeah. God loves you and Jacob loves you is what Carl said.
Was it God loves you like he loved Jacob, or Jacob loves you like God loved him?
It was
or something
God
like
loves
that?
you and Jacob loves you, I think is what the subtitle said. So, but they're not always verbatim.
They are definitely not.
Speaking of Carl, Carl from The Walking Dead, right?
Yep.
He was at my work over this past summer. Like the actual guy.
This is about
What?
the fifth time I've heard you tell this story.
I wasn't looking at you. I was looking at him. Yeah, he showed up, and everyone's like, "Hey, it's so and so," and I go, "Who?" Carl from The Walking Dead. I go, "Oh,
Who?
But he has two eyes. And he's not wearing an eye patch." And then we laughed, but yeah, it was him.
What's he doing there?
Seen a movie.
Yeah, I seen a movie.
What else would he be doing in a movie theater?
He was filming something in the area.
Okay.
So that was months ago now, but I just thought, oh, that's fun. So I saw him another time or two.
Nice.
So yeah, I thought about Carl, and then of course is it llamas with hats? Is the Carl? Does that sound right? The YouTube videos.
The Carl I always think of is the Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Aqua Team Hunger Force.
Yeah, I think the llamas with hats is the Carl that kills people. It's something like that. Like these llamas with hats are committing awful crimes. I don't know. It's like late 2000s, early 2010s YouTube viral thing.
That sounds like in my generation.
We're the same generation.
My era of the generation.
Yeah, the front half of it. And I think I was like middle school or maybe early high school when that came out. But that's when I ever think of the name Carl. It's Carl. Or Family Matters.
Yeah, Carl's the dad, is he not?
Yeah, Reginald Vell Johnson. The GOAT. I love that guy.
He dead now?
No, he's still alive. He's still kicking. I mean, he's in Die Hard and Tron Uprising and other stuff, but nothing
Tron
beats
Uprising.
Carl.
Is that the...
That's the show. That's the
cartoon?
animated show. It's very good.
Much
It's very
than
pretty.
Probably
and
either of the movies they've released.
Either of the movies? There's 3 movies.
Yeah.
They released it this year.
Did that come between...
It's the first movie, then the show, then the second movie, then the third movie.
Okay. That third movie came out already?
Yeah, that was this summer.
And
wow.
met no praise.
It's because it's not very good.
Jared Leto in that?
He's the main character.
Oh, barf.
Yeah, he's fine. I mean, he's playing a computer program, so it's just, it's not even like really acting for him. But it's good. The visuals are great, like all Tron movies, and the rest of it's... Yeah. The music is 9 Inch Nails, and it's really good.
Huh.
And, yeah, Legacy deserves better. That movie is way more interesting than that third movie. And it's not that Legacy is a great movie, but it's a lot better than it got credit for.
Who is the... It's not... Is it Jeff Bridges?
Yeah, what about him?
Is he in the third one?
Yeah. Okay. Not in a major role. He has one scene.
Okay.
It's a good scene. I like the scene.
Was he the main character in the first one?
Yeah. Okay. And then he's a major player in the second one, and they de-age him. Whoa. Like 2010 or whatever, de-age. 20, like... Yeah, it's not good.
Does that... No.
Weird.
No. It wasn't... I was going to ask if that was the second time they've de-aged him in a Disney movie, but that wasn't him. They de-aged in Guardians 2. That was Kurt Russell.
Yeah, and that was like one little sequence. Whereas in in Tron Legacy, it's like this extended like 5 or 6 minute opening scene, and then every time they show Clue without his like helmet on, it's de-aged Jeff Bridges on not his body. And
that sounds kind of awful.
Yeah, but then you have Jeff Bridges delivering the name of the movie better than anyone. Have you seen that actors roundtable thing where he's making a joke and he goes, "Well, I was in a video game once." "Oh yeah, which one?" "Tron." And no one, they all kind of just nod. And I'm like, come on, that's so funny. and he's got this little smirk on his face. But back to Lost.
Oh, yeah.
Lost is on.
It sure is. Kind of an in-between episode.
Yeah, I don't really care about Jack's backstory. At
No,
this point.
I think we said this is. He's had the most flashback episodes, and this is like his 8th one, and it's
This-
I'm so sick of seeing Jack's.
This has got to be the last
backstory.
one before Flash Forward without telling
I
us.
think it is. I don't have the thing pulled up in front of me because my computer's.
Poo-poo.
But yeah, he has the. It's funny. He has the most backstory episodes, and he's not one of the more interesting characters.
I was going to say, he's not the least interesting character, but it's close.
Yeah, he's one. I think one. Like if he would have had a couple backstory episodes, it would have been okay. But because he's featured so prominently, it's like this one especially. Like, what else do we have to tell about his story? Oh, that he went and got a tattoo in Thailand and got beat up on the beach after getting freaky in his hut. Also located on the beach. A lot happens on that beach.
How are they on his porch and he didn't notice them?
He's a surgeon. I don't know. That seemed to answer everything else about his character.
Hey, you're not going to want to do that.
Oh, Jack. I also don't like how aggressive he is with his lady friend in this. Like where he demands to know what her job is, and she's trying to say I'm not a tattoo artist, I can't tell you. And then he grabs her and shoves her into a beam, and I was like,
And then the camera
I do not like people being aggressive.
And then
the
the camera gets really weird, and the girl's body posture is really weird. It's like, are they gonna make out after he was just violent with her? That's weird.
Yeah, it did, but it was just that one shot, right? Because then when they cut back, it's like the distance between them and the angle is different.
Mm-hmm.
It was weird. Because I thought that too. I'm like, are they gonna start, kissing each other? Like this is a little uncomfortable. Again, he shoves her into that beam, and I go, I don't like that. He's already a psychopath because how he stalked his ex-wife and then beat up his dad for talking to her once. This is not a likable guy. So again, when he's being a jerk to the others, it feels good because for once it's warranted.
He's supposed to be the one we're rooting for.
Because he is basically the main character.
He did a really poor job of
him.
that.
Yeah. They did. That might be the case, though. If let's say it was someone else had the most featured episodes, maybe we get sick of them. Could have been Kate.
Oh, barf.
She's got to be second in flashback episodes.
I hate that.
So imagine she was first. Imagine she had more than anyone else. How would...
At least Jack becomes more tolerable throughout the show, or maybe more pathetic.
I mean, he doesn't have much farther to go for
Jack?
the trajectory of his patheticness.
Oh.
Because when the show starts, it's like, okay, this is a competent leader type who we need to survive, and then now it's getting to the point of he's kind of a chess piece now because he's a surgeon, and all he does is yell at people and say no. It's like, can you help him? No. I did laugh at that. Can you please help Ben? I'm not going to help you, and I'm not going to help him. But then he lies for her, which they ask why, and I thought, it's because she's pretty. It's probably a good enough reason for him.
Then he gets to touch her butt, so...
That wasn't her butt, that was her back.
You don't know.
We saw it.
You don't know.
She got branded. Oh, poor Juliet.
What
She kills
was
Uncle Jack, and then she gets branded.
Yeah.
Michael Bowen's a really good actor when it comes to just playing these a-holes that you just hate. That was Danny and Uncle Jack on Breaking Bad.
That's who I was trying to track.
Okay.
Yeah. I just rewatched through Breaking Bad, and when I saw him, I go, oh, yeah, it's Michael Bowen. I hope I have his name right. I usually have it pulled up. I believe it's Michael Bowen, but he's very good at playing that character. Because in Lost, it's like, oh, when Sawyer's beating him up, you're like, this feels good. And then in Breaking Bad, what happens to him? It's like, this feels good. He's a much worse human being in Breaking Bad than here. So I'll say that. He's pretty awful in
I was
Breaking
gonna say
Bad.
here
He's
his
just an
wife
angry.
died.
Yeah, he's just an angry guy. In Breaking Bad, he's like literally like a horrible human being.
Was he one of the white supremacists?
He's the leader. He's Todd's uncle.
Oh, Todd.
Oh, Todd. Wow.
And then it gets
I haven't
really
watched that show in a
surreal when you
while.
jump to El Camino.
And he's chunky
yeah.
because he put on weight for Fargo season 2, and he had not shed that weight, and so it's like, oh, he's a skinny little bugger at the end of Breaking Bad.
He's
And
also
then
like
in
10
El
years younger by the time El Camino comes out, right?
I think it's 6 years.
Yeah.
Huh.
Still 6
Yeah.
years.
Like, he still looks the same in his face outside of some added weight. And then now he's back to being a little shrimp because he lost a bunch of weight for a bunch of stuff. Like Begonia, he was just in, and he's real skinny. So, that's all I got to say about Stranger in a Strange Land. We don't see that many characters in this. It's basically Jack, Kate, and Sawyer, Carl, and then the others. That's
Alex.
like really it.
Yeah.
I saw Alex.
Oh, and Alex, yeah, that's right. And Jack
Ben.
was still being a jerk of like, she's like, I answered 3 questions. Can't you just answer one? I'm like, yeah, Jack, come on.
I saved him because I said I would.
And you're like, that's stupid. I go, I think it's they're trying to play off the doctor code thing. But then again, he also ripped Ben's sack and used it as leverage. So is he really following his little code?
No.
So,
When he wants to.
yeah.
All right, we good?
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Those are our thoughts on the 9th episode of season 3 of Lost. If you are so interested, come on back next week. We'll be watching the 10th episode. It is called Trisha Tanaka is Dead. And based on that title alone, I'm going to guess that it's a Hurley episode.
That sounds right. I wish I had the thing pulled up on my laptop.
In case you were wondering, Jared's laptop has died. A terrible, awful death.
Yeah. At the hands of Best Buy.
This is very true, very true, very true, very true.
Yeah.
Anyway, until then, if you want to check us out on all our social media platforms, all of our episodes are back there. We have plenty of other shows too, our favorites, Dimlets, That Works, all those different things. And Jared, where can they find all those other shows?
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, the funny TikTok, and Twitter. Take that, Musk. And you can listen to us on Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and hey, if it's YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, ring that notification bell. Make sure you check us out and rate us on all those apps and swing by our groovy website.
And then other than that, let's get lost.